We are delighted to welcome to the show Sharon Lum, who is the Associate Director, Group Digital Office in Singtel. Good morning, Sharon. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Sharon.
Good morning from Singapore. Hi, Mary and Diego. Thanks for having me today.
Could you please share with us all how the Robot for Every Person movement got started at Singtel and how it ties to your digital transformation journey?
Well, we started our RPA program in late 2016, and like most other organizations, we started small with pockets of proof of concepts across the different businesses. And once we started to gain some traction, we started launching programs for our employees to identify new process automation opportunities. And through these programs, we prioritize opportunities that would likely result to a certain potential high cost saving or productivity gain, projects that you really require a developer. But we also realized that there were so many opportunities that are relatively small and would only benefit specific individuals. We are talking about repetitive tasks that perhaps could save few hours a week for that are unique to a specific individual. And these are typically easy to automate. And it would really help every employee to automate this work. The whole entire organization would operate much more efficiently. And that's where we started the vision of a bot for every employee, with the ambition to democratize process automation and empower employees with the necessary skills to build their own bots. We believe in Singtel that RPA should be part of every other organization's digital transformation journey, and you want your employees to be digital and be part of that change.
What are the benefits that you expect to gain from a robot for every person across Singtel?
The obvious ones are obviously productivity gains, and I think internally when we look at it, we had that whole idea or that whole ambition and vision of really saving 30 minutes of a time in an employee's week to actually, and that whole 30 minutes in a week really, if you scale it up across Singtel's 23,000 employees, that's a massive amount of productivity gain. And by actually relieving employees of these manual and repetitive tasks, we free them up to focus on some of the higher value activities that directly benefit our customers as well as our internal organization. And that really helps a lot in job satisfaction as well as employee retention. And especially as all organizations are going through this digital transformation journey, it's really important for us to also take this opportunity to inculcate the right mindsets and equip our employees to be part of this whole digital transformation journey. And naturally, that translates to more engaged employees that are ready for the digital future.
How did you get the program rolling at Singtel?
First off, we had tremendous support from our leaders when we proposed the initiative, and their immediate response was, let's just get this going. And we started off with very simple build-a-bot workshops with the objective of really driving awareness of RPA and giving our employees a taste of building their own RPA bots. And this really allowed them to experience the fun of building simple bots and at the same time give them an opportunity to think about what are the other potential applications of RPA. And that gave us a very solid foundation for the next step, which was to enable our employees with the necessary skills, creating citizen developers. And together with UiPath, we tested this concept through a citizen developer RPA hackathon last year. We want to determine if our employees were receptive to RPA and whether they could do it on their own. And it was a success. Everyone who participated was able to create a bot on their own by the end of the hackathon. And I've got a very interesting story to share. We have a colleague, Valerie, a HR executive that's been with us in Singtel for 47 years. And through this hackathon, she was able to build her very own Valbot that automates her process from 385 mouse clicks, 4.5 hours, for 55 reports to now just one mouse click and in 12 minutes. And beyond her story, we have got other colleagues that have also benefited from the hackathon, and they now just can't live without their bots, and they have continuously been building more bots in their work.
What advice can you give to others that are just starting this journey to get to the same type of place that you're seeing yourselves get to?
Okay. Well, the first thing is really good management support. We started well with very strong management support from our Singtel leader for the program, and they were really actively involved in making it a success. And the next, and probably the second point, which I want people to think about, is really that this whole initiative, the robot for every person, robot for every employee, it's not an investment in bots, but an investment in people. And while this sounds very simple on paper, in reality, it's about bringing employees on board and ensuring that they are committed to the RPA vision. The third part is really the mindset. The mindset change is crucial. The biggest hurdle for some staff, especially those that are less digital savvy, is that they have the fear of using these new technologies. And in the early years, 2016, 2017, there were some that were quite worried about losing their jobs to machines. And the way we see it and the way to overcome some of these concerns is to allow them to experience the technology for themselves and see how it makes their life easier. And from the numerous hands-on workshops that we have got conducted in Singtel, we've seen that aha moment and really pure satisfaction where they see their own bots in action. Employees who build their own bots also become converts to the transformation course. And it's not just young and tech-savvy, even employees in their 60s, like Valerie, have become digital advocates. And we know the scope of employees' work will change as we continue to automate. So we have a responsibility as well to help our employees to upgrade their skills when necessary and ensure that no one is left behind. Our commitment, at least in the group digital office, is really to help in terms of the whole learning, really to keep in times with the whole digital change and facilitate the whole broad of necessary enablement activities.